Contrarians, welcome back to the Encrypted Capital Recap for Thursday, September 1st. First off, let's take a look at the charts here real quick. Luna still up like crazy. Yesterday we covered this in our video about Luna mooning. If we go from the bottom over here, August 9th, you're talking a 295% gain over the course of 23 days. We actually put out in our newsletter yesterday exactly what we were doing. If you guys want to sign up for that, you guys can support the channel. We also have the free version. We blast out these emails almost every day so you guys can stay in the know with what we're looking at, what we're seeing, and how we're playing our positions. Also, what we're looking for regarding accumulation. And speaking of accumulation, whenever you see it gets very, very flat like this in a fairly tight trading range, you can kind of see it happen back here too. That is your accumulation that you're looking at. And had you been accumulating for the last month or so, you're now up 300%. And so Luna is now above where we actually initially entered. And if you guys want to subscribe, you guys can see exactly how we played it and what we're doing on the paid version. So go ahead and check that out. Regarding crypto news, let's go dive into this. It seems like there's just a ton of news articles right now going on regarding fraud and all sorts of stuff happening in these crypto websites. So first off, crypto.com accidentally sends women 10 million instead of $100. She went and bought a mansion. Kind of funny. They're actually going after her now. They're trying to sue her. She basically bought this and they didn't realize until 7 months later. It says that this was taking place in Australia. It says extraordinarily, the plaintiffs did not realize this significant error until some 7 months later in December of 2021. So they paid her out in May. She basically went and bought a mansion, 5-bedroom home for her sister in Australia. It says Crypto.com has since taken legal action against both sisters. And now the luxury home has been ordered to be sold. Pretty big fuck up if you ask me. How you mistake $10 million versus 100 is absolutely insane. And what's even more insane is the fact that it took them 7 months to realize it. So I can't say I blamed her. Should have transferred it all into a high yield account and collected interest until someone noticed. Very good point. Bart Harley Jarvis. Wow, that's a horrible name. Also, going to check out Coinbase, FTX. Let's see. Binance. All three of them are getting inquiries right now as Congress looks to crack down on the billion-dollar crypto fraud. Says House Committee on Oversight Reform is dialing up the pressure on Fed agencies and crypto exchanges to protect Americans from fraudsters. Go figure. All the people in Congress are some of the biggest fraudsters I've ever seen. You got Nancy Pelosi outperforming the S&P by like hundreds of percents. Wonder how she's doing that. Maybe she should switch careers and just become a trader with all that inside info that she's passing along to her husband and others. It says in a series of letters sent Tuesday morning, the committee asked 4 agencies as well as 5 digital asset exchanges for information on documents about what they're doing to safeguard consumers against scams and combat cryptocurrency-related fraud. I mean, we've been around for quite a while. There's been tons of fraud, everything from SIM card swaps to people from Coinbase contacting customers to basically get them on, TeamViewer, and they're emptying crypto wallets, basically. So you sign on a TeamViewer, you think you're talking to someone from Coinbase. They go ahead and say, hey, why don't you send your Bitcoin to us? We'll help you do it. And you'll earn like 30% APY or some crazy amount. And people are actually doing it. So got to be careful of the scams. That's why we always advise storing your crypto on a ledger, cold storage wallet. Even if a hacker hacked your computer, as long as they don't have the actual cold storage device, you will be in good hands. Just make sure you don't lose that 24-word key. What else is going on here? Dozens of Celcius clients ask U.S. court to recover $22.5 million in crypto. It says suspension of withdrawals on Celcius custody contradicts the plain language of the firm's terms of use. A group of disgruntled creditors argued. It says the bankrupt cryptocurrency lender Celcius is facing more legal issues as clients are taking action to recover their funds after the platform froze withdrawals in June. So once the bear market was in full swing, Celcius and Voyager, to just name a few, have now become insolvent and they are freezing your assets. Again, we've advised our clients time and time again to not put their money on these exchanges. Not your keys, not your coins is the saying, which basically means if you're on an exchange, the exchange owns those keys and not you. So if anything goes down with that exchange, guess what? You are shit out of luck. It says that the plaintiffs noted that Celcius has not honored any withdrawals from any programs, including custody services. I have clients that have been frozen out of their, not Celcius. I have a couple clients that were on Celcius and trying to earn some crazy APY. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. Also have other people that were on Voyager talking big bucks, millies on Voyager, and now they cannot access their funds. Pretty shitty if you ask me, which is why cold storage is the way to go. What else is going on here? First mover Americas, Bitcoin drops below 20K. Michael Saylor sued for tax fraud. Good. Do not like this guy one bit. I feel like him buying the top of all this Bitcoin hype that he was pumping out was just a way to lower his tax bill, because now you have capital losses if you're buying the top, and you could write those off. And it looks like somebody may have picked up on his scheme. It says that Bitcoin fell below 20K on Thursday as investors face a tough start to the month after a rocky August. World's largest cryptocurrency by market value has lost 2% on the day. Who cares? I mean, dude, there's like 20% candles on Bitcoin. I hate when they try to exaggerate these crazy losses when, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general is like the most volatile market we've ever seen. It says stocks and bonds also fell along with European and Asian indexes. So if we scroll down here, let's find out about this fraud case here. Where is it at? Keep scrolling. Maybe I passed it up. Anyways, glad that Saylor's being called out here. Where is he at here? Trying to find this. And whatever. Point being, Michael Saylor being sued for tax fraud. Really not much more to say about it. Oh, here it is. So in the news, District of Columbia is suing MicroStrategy founder for tax fraud. The Attorney General's office is also suing the business software company for allegedly helping him evade taxes on his earnings in the district. MicroStrategy shares were down more than 4% following the news. No kidding. Very obvious. All right, now, found this stupid article. CoinDesk, you need to do better here. Okay, why is it doing this? All right, I would never date a crypto guy again. What woman says about dating in crypto. 3 women share how greed, gluttony, and pride have turned them off from dating crypto bros. Okay, that's basically like saying I'm not going to date an investor. Okay, the crypto, stocks, trading, it's all the same guys. I would never date a crypto guy again, said a software engineer based in New York after she ended a 7-month relationship with the founder of a Web3 startup. CoinDesk, are you running short on articles to drop here? It says the stereotypical crypto bro defined by the Urban Dictionary as a person with a weak grasp on cryptocurrency applications, yet has strong formed opinions on the best ones, is known to have committed at least a few of the biblical 7 deadly sins: pride, greed, lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, and sloth. Cool. It says he is the sloth because the goal is to be rich, not look rich. He is greedy because he is always tweeting about coins going to the moon. Okay, these are like the novice traders. He is gluttonous, 20-something, party goer, always overindulging in the open bar. Yes, these sins can be found in every human being in every industry, but why is it so prominent in crypto? Okay, yeah, you just said what I said. Every industry, there are people that are greedy. Fucking get over it. Find some decent human beings. Just because they're into crypto does not mean they're assholes and douchebags. Although, maybe you'll find a few in there. Not really interested in ever dating a crypto guy again. I was really frustrated by the be your own boss. Okay, the article is such bullshit, okay? There's these assholes everywhere. You're gonna find assholes that fucking clean toilets, and you're gonna find assholes that go into an office every day, and you're gonna find assholes that are entrepreneurs, just the way things are. Ooh, this is a good one. My sugar daddy really wanted to be my hotshot coin daddy. All right. Says she met a guy on seeking.com at the height of the pandemic. Asked her for what? Okay, I'm going to stop reading this. This is just such a douchey article. Speaking of douches, look at that seamless transition. Talking about Peter Schiff here. And I had something pointed out here, but I just want to point out how often, okay, number one, how wrong this guy is about cryptocurrency in general. This guy's been bashing Bitcoin since it was like $10, okay? He's clung to gold, which, don't get me wrong, love gold, love silver. Fact of the matter is the gains just aren't there. And this guy continues to bash cryptocurrency on a daily basis. More often than just daily, it's like hourly. This guy tweets so much, like I would not trust this guy running my money if he spends literally this much time on Twitter. He's got like 12 tweets in like 24-hour period, man. Get back to managing people's money. Why are you talking so much on Twitter? I mean, I am barely on Twitter. I have 0 Instagram accounts personally that I run. Yeah, I tweet a couple times here and there on our actual encrypted Twitter, and I post maybe once a day on Instagram, but I'm barely on there because I think it's all bullshit. Only on there because I feel like we have to be just as a business. But the amount of time this guy tweets in a day and the amount of fighting that he gets into with his followers is absolutely insane. Cool. I'm not looking to, what does he say? It's not looking good, hodlers. I don't think my son, Spencer Schiff, wished for a Bitcoin crash on his birthday. Like, keep in mind, Bitcoin went from 3,800 to what, 68,000? Like 15x plus on your money. And this guy's still talking mad shit about it. While I'm not like the biggest Bitcoin advocate because I do think it's old technology, fact of the matter is it is a leader in the market. It is a gauge as to what will be taking place with the altcoins. You kind of have to just take it with a grain of salt here that Bitcoin is a solid performer. All things set aside, even though it's slow as shit, the tech sucks, and you're getting raped on fees, it is a very, very good indicator for the rest of the market. It has been following the stock market for like, what, 10 years now, 11 years, however many years, 12, 13. Losing track here since 2009, though. All right, so Peter Schiff, my advice to you, get the hell off Twitter and start focusing on managing people's money. Way too many tweets for one guy. Way too many tweets. Absolutely ridiculous. Look at all these on just August 26th alone. Jesus Christ, man, get a life. All right, with that being said, I think that's going to wrap it up for this edition of the Encrypted Capital Recap. If you guys like what you heard, please drop us a like, comment, and subscribe. You want to support the channel, sign up for the newsletter. We got the free version and the paid version. Great way to do that. And I think we'll catch you guys all in the next video.